Okay. So first of all, let's see what is inside the table we are related to find the pivot table from it. So I think I have the table as something like this. So let's start from maybe BTC. Let me check this here. Okay. So I have this table. I don't like this table. Okay, let me just leave it like that. Now I have this table. Now from this table, what I just need is this date column, and one of these columns I can try to find the average of this remaining closing price, opening price, high price, low price, and find the average. I can use this single column. So what I need is just two columns from this table: the date and the price. So I can try to choose a closing price, as I told you guys earlier before. I can try to choose a closing price, or I can try to say, let me calculate the average of all these prices. But it's two columns I want to use. I can say, okay, so now what I want is that this result is from, this set from October 2013 to July 2020. Now what I want is this. 2020, as you can see in this result in R3 here, as you can see here, okay, 1949, January 1949, I have average closing price for this year and in this month. For February 1949, I have this result in that regards. So in this kind of format. Now, this data set is a daily data set. So the prices are daily. So 1st of October, 2nd of October to like, I think October is 30. Is it 30? I don't know. 30th of October. 31st of October rather. Then in that regard. So I need year to be year, just the year. So I will have 2013, 2014, 2015 to 2020. Then others here are going to have January to December. Then the average closing price. So should we use the average closing price, or we should find the average of all these columns and use it? Any which one you want to come to. So first of all, the first step is to find the year and the month, which is the first step you guys gave me. So the results, some of the works you guys submitted, this was like the first step. So first of all, we need the year. So there's a function in MySQL called year. This is going to extract the year from a particular date. So as you have 2013-10-01 here, if I should put year and pass this date column into it, it's just going to return 2013, just the year. So year of date, I can just call it year. I can give an alias called year, comma. Then what do I need? I need the month. So there's a function called month. This is going to extract the index of the month from 1 to 12. So for January, it's going to return 1. For February, it's going to return 2. But I don't want it to return, probably I don't want it to return index. I want it to return the month name. I can use what we call month name function. It's going to return the month name of the date. So if it is January, it's going to put January, not 1. If it is February, it's going to put February, like spell February. So I can try to put month name, then pass in the dates inside. Now, the next thing is that I need the average closing price. So I just want to use the closing price now. I need the average closing price for each month in a year. So this place you are using an aggregating function here. First of all, let me call this month name. So I'll just put it this alias. So for this guy, you have AVG of, I'll just copy the column name here. I can just copy the column name here and paste it. So average of closing price by USD, whatever. So I can just put an alias here, AVG underscore TLS underscore PRC, if you say average closing price. From which table? BTC. That's the name of my table. Now you have to put a group by, because normally your aggregating function is to return only one value. So if I say average CGPA of students in University of Lagos now, if I'm writing as a script, so it's going to return, you're going to take all the students in University of Lagos in total, then give me the average values. So it's normally it's going to return a single result. But if you are putting a group by, so you can say group by department, then it's going to return the average CGPA of students for each department. So now I need this guy to go by year, then go by the month. So it means it's going to go by year, then month, then give me the average. So it means for 20, you can say, let's say for example 2013 October, what is the average closing price? So it means that's going to sum the values from October 1st to October 31st divided by 31. That's the intuition of average now. So it's going to give that result for October 2013. Then November 2013, then December 2013, then go to January 2014 in that regard. So you have to put that here in this condition, go by year, comma, month name, MON. So that's the alias I gave it. First of all, let's run this script. So let's see what it will return. Let me see. Okay, this is supposed to be a comma. All right, so let's see what this guy's going to return. So as you can see here, you have these results. 2013 October, this is the average closing price. 2013 November, this is the average closing price. But I don't like the result of this average closing price. The floating point is too much. So I'll just round it up to like 2 decimal places. So I will use the round function and put it to the 2 decimal places here. 3,2, then close it, then we run again. So, oh, sorry. Purple.
Yeah, you put it on the month name.
I put the average closing price. Sorry, I was supposed to put for average, not month. Sorry. Round 10, 2. Yeah. Thank you. So do we get it at this point? To this point, do we get it? Before we move on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now this first stage, this is what you guys, most of you guys gave me, right? So now, this is what I want to achieve. This is what I want to achieve. Now, if I want to achieve this, it means I have to create a column called year, then another 12 columns for the month. Okay? So, how do I go about that? Now, in this case, we want to write a subquery. So this first query, right, is going to become a subquery now. So we'll be selecting from this guy. So in MySQL or in SQL generally, this guy, let me say MySQL, let me just generate there. So you have to give all the subquery an alias. So let me call this is like a table. So this guy is like a table now. So let me call it AA. So AA is the whole of this query. Are you with me? So it's like a table. So now select. So I'll select from this table, which is AA. So what I want to select from it, I'll select AA dot year. So you are saying that this guy is picking year from this table, which you can see the results here. So what do we need again? We need all those months, right? So you need to create 12 months, 12 column per month. So you are going to write a case statement now. Now case when you can say when AA dot your month name is equal to January. Then you want it to return the average closing price for that particular month. AA dot AVG underscore CLS underscore PLC. And do something like this. Now say end as Jan. This is going to be the column name for January. So I'll put a comma. Then I'll do for March, for February, in that regard.
Sorry, Mr.
So in this
Emmanuel,
case,
I will appreciate if you explain that line of code on 11. The one on line 11, the commands on line 11 again.
okay, I understand. So this guy
Like,
is saying that.
why did you transfer it? Why didn't you come down? And can you explain what that command means?
Why didn't I bring this command down?
Yes.
No. No, it's just like this statement that I wrote now. Now, if you write select star from BTC now, if that's the right statement to you, right? This statement is it right to you? Is it right to you?
Yeah, I understand that statement.
Now,
yeah.
You are selecting star from BTC, that you are selecting all the columns from BTC table, right?
Yes.
Now, this one, this guy, I'm selecting from this guy. So that's why this one is on top. This one cannot be under. So I want to select from this the result that this guy is going to return. Do you understand now? So,
can you explain these commands on 11? Like select AA dot here. I don't know.
So this select statement here that I'm highlighting,
okay,
is the AA. So I gave it an alias. It's like a table, a temporary table. So I gave it AA.
Okay.
So it means that I'm saying that pick AA from this select statement. So pick AA dot year, that is the year that is in this table, this particular temporary table.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one is case when AA dot month name is from this table. So I'm picking the month name in this table. So when this month name is equal to this January, okay, then select the average closing price for that particular January.
Okay.
Then end as JAN. I can try not to put this quotation mark. It doesn't matter. I try not to put it.
So that means you're ending the average class price, average closing price, sorry, as January.
So this is the full statement from here to this place.
Okay.
So what this one is saying that, okay, whenever you find your month name to be January,
okay,
pick the average closing price. Are you with me?
Okay.
So this column, I'm calling it JAN. So this is going to create another column called JAN.
Okay.
So why this one is going to say, okay, when your month name is February, pick the average closing price for February, call it FEB.
Okay.
Then I'll do, sorry, there has to be case again here. Sorry, there has to be case again here. Because it's another query entirely. So I think this. So this is going to be March. This is going to be MAR. As I said earlier, I can tell them to put the quotation mark. So I'll just copy this. So I'll just copy it 9 times more. This will be April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And move this. Then I'll come here and say from, I'm picking from this table. So here I'm just going to edit this one to be April. Then put this one to be APR. Then put this to be May. Put it to be MAY. Put this to be June. Put this to be JUY. JUL rather. Put this to be July. July. Then put this to be JU. Oh, so now because JUN, not JUL. So this one will be August. Then this will be AUG. Then pick this to be September. And this one will be SEP. Pick this to be October. Pick this to be Oct. And November. November. I pick this to be NOB. This will be December. And this one will be DEC. I'm going to put my DEC in quotation because DEC in this regard is like a keyword, so I'll just put it in quotation mark. So to this stage, I will try to this stage.
Why is DEC in quotation?
Now, if I should remove the quotation, it's going to, you can see it's highlighted in blue, so I don't want it. I can leave it like this, doesn't matter. But I just want to be on the safer side and put the quotation. It doesn't change anything.
So you're saying if I leave it without quotation, it will be all right?
It's
giving me a red.
Is
it? I feel DEC is a command as well.
It shouldn't. Okay, it's bringing. Yeah, it's bringing a red. So it means that you have to just keep that as it is, like, so that we don't have any issue. So at this point, I will still clear to this part. Yeah, can we run this?
Yes, we can.
So let's run it from down here to this part, highlight it and run. So let's see the results, how the result is going to look like. So can you see how the result is? Let me just bring this up. This is how the result looks like. But this is not exactly what they want. It's not exactly what we want. So what this one is doing is that for 2013, remember that we still have, it's only October, November, December, the data we have for 2013, October, November, December. So for October, it picks October, then everywhere it comes now for 2013. For November, it picks the value for November, every other place becomes null. So whenever it picks a value for a particular month and a particular year, every other value will be null. So now, but what we want is something like this, exactly like this. So if I want for 2013 now, all this October, November, December, they're supposed to be on the same line, then every other thing here will be null. So for 2014, it's supposed to have a complete straight line value, not this kind of format. So we are going to write another select statement again. So this is going to become a subquery. So we put this inside the bracket, then end it here, then give it an alias again, say PP. So let me call this, I can call this year again. I can give an alias year. Then I would come here to write another select again. So what I'll just select here now is select bb.year, comma. Then I know these are another column. So in this case, if you want to select now, you are going to take the sum. So I'll take sum of January, sum of February, sum of March, sum of all the months, then group them by year. Are you with me? To take sum of bb.jan, then call this Jan. Sum of, so let me just copy this. I just got sum of bb.feb, call this feb. Sum of bb.mar, call this mar. Sum of bb.april, call it April. Say sum of bb.may, call it May. Sum of bb.june, call it June. I usually like all these columns to be on the same line, so that it won't be that long and just be typing. It does actually make sense this way. So this will be some bb.july, call it July. Sum of bb.august, call it August, comma, sum bb.september, call it September. This, I think, is supposed to be a capital letter, comma, sum bb.october, call it October. Then sum bb.november, call it November, comma, sum bb.december, call it DEC. From this guy, so let me just go here and put this in quotation. So before we proceed, so I can call this here. I can try to put it here. It doesn't matter here. So it doesn't matter. It's still going to return here. So to this point, are we clear? To this point? So another thing I've not added is a goodbye. So I have to put a goodbye because yes, since I'm using an algorithm function. So goodbye bb.here. Are we okay? Hello.
Hi. I understand. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay. So that's the yellow.
Yes.
So I don't know about
Hello,
all
sir.
that. Yeah.
Well, I understand actually, but I think my own contention is still
Uber's contention that why do we have to carry the thing and go and put it up? I mean, I'm still trying to get the
So
logic
why is
behind
the
that.
statement up and why not down?
You know, just like this one now, you know, we already did, like, we are doing this thing this is like the third step. We first of all did the first one. Then you now went to put all this case when you put it on top again. Now you are putting this some BB dot, you are putting
So
it up
this
again.
is a socks and shoe stuff. It's a socks and shoe stuff. Now if you want to wear stuff and you want to wear shoe, what goes in
I didn't
first?
get you. You said what?
If you want to wear socks and your shoe,
Okay.
what do you first wear? You first wear your socks, then wear your shoe,
Of
right?
course, yes, sir. Yes,
Now, if
sir.
you want to put it up, what goes up first?
Oh, my shoe.
Your shoe goes up first before you now put on your socks. So, in this regard, you are
Okay.
selecting something from something. Now, look at this select star from BTC now. Why can't you now say BTC? Why can't you just put it inverse and say, instead of me to say select star from BTC, I will now say BTC select star from. Does this make sense?
No.
And that's what you are saying. Because here, this guy is speaking from this guy, is selecting from this guy. So this one has to be up. This one has to be down. So it's a subquery. You go from inner to the outer. This one is a temporary table that is speaking from BTC, from this guy. Now, this select statement gave us a result. Now, from this result, we are building on it to do another select. So this select is taken from this select. Now, after this select has taken from this select, we saw this result that we are seeing on our screen now. Now, this last select is speaking from what we are seeing on our screen now.
Okay.
So it has to be on top. This guy is selected from the result that is generated from this place.
So, if I get you right, would it be right to say that the way SQL is structured is such that it runs the query from down up? Is that right?
Okay, that's where you are. I get your concept now. I get your concept now. So it's
That
so
right?
you have in subquery, you have what we call correlated subquery and uncorrelated subquery. So what is correlated subquery? What is uncorrelated subquery? This kind of subquery is uncorrelated subquery. So most of the time, we use uncorrelated subquery. Now, this is an uncorrelated subquery, and this is how it works. If I should want this guy now, the result of this guy does not depend on what this guy is going to return. So first of all, before this one is going to do any kind of select, it's going to start from this particular select. Since you have like 3 selects, so you cannot select this one. You cannot select this from this when you don't know what this one is not going. You don't know what this guy is going to return. I want to do select from this. So first of all, this guy has to do something. Then, since this guy is speaking for this guy, after this guy has seen the result of this guy, then this guy can pick whatever he wants to pick from this guy. Then you have 2 stages have been carried out. Then this guy is going to do the last thing. So it's from inside outside. So it's an uncorrelated subquery. But in case where you have correlated subquery, then you have something like when you have correlated subquery, sometimes in correlated subquery is usually inside the where clause. Correlated subquery usually happens inside the where clause. When you have something like select star from BTC. Then you now have where so your where clause now, instead of saying maybe where date is equal to blah blah blah, you can now have where date maybe is equal to or in, then you have another select. So uncorrelated subquery usually happen in where clause in a conditional statement. unlike this, that is like a table, a select statement speaking from one temporary table, then another. So it happens upward, like from downward upward in that regard. So this one cannot do anything unless this guy has generated the result. So if there's an error with this guy, then this guy cannot do anything. So it's just like this. It's just like this scenario now. So we have what we call what's it called? Atomic. There's this atomic property that is attached to MySQL. Now, if I do something like this, now look at this scenario. Now, if I say drop table from, no, let me say drop table. Can you see the tables I have in this particular database?
Yes, sir.
So we have table, let's say BTC underscore TS. This is a valid table that is there. We have,
Okay.
if I want to drop multiple tables, this is the way I will write it. This is the way I will write it. Now, these first two tables exist in this schema. Now, let me put a table that does not exist. So let me put Ethereum.
Okay.
Now, this table does not exist. Now, if I should run this query normally, the way it's supposed to work is that, okay, drop table, blah, blah, blah. Now, since these two tables exist and this last table does not exist, so intuitively, what's supposed to do is that, okay, after this thing has run successfully, it's supposed to tell me that, okay, Ethereum did not exist too, but this one has been dropped successfully, right?
Yes, sir.
But because Ethereum did not exist, the whole process will be rolled back. So let me run it. You see now. What can you see? What can you see here? Error. Say unknown table mydb.ethereum. Now, because this guy does not exist, there's going to be an error. Same way is going to happen here. If this one, if there's an error in one particular select statement, all this period is not going to return anything. So it means it has to go from here. After this one has succeeded, then this one cannot get something from this guy. Now, if I want to override this error, I will just come here and put something like drop table if exists.
Okay.
Then this one is going to say that, okay, it's going to check this one. Okay, does it exist? If yes, drop it. Does this exist? If yes, drop it. Check this guy. If it does not exist, it's going to perform the operation, but it's going to come with a warning that, okay, Baba, this guy does not exist. But these two guys will drop successfully. But I don't want to drop this anyways.
Yeah, I understand. So, sorry, one more question.
Okay.
Okay, so that means this query that we've written, you mentioned that there are two types, this uncollated and collated. That means we can also write this query in the collated form, whereby we use select where. Is that what you are saying? Did I get that?
That's if there's need for that, you can use select statement in the where clause here. So okay. So in those kind of we have what we call multiple row subquery and single row subquery.
Okay.
So multiple row subquery are kind of subquery that returns multiple results, like more than one value. Now, okay. single row subquery are kind of subquery that returns only one value. Now, you cannot come here and write something like this. Select, I can say select star from BTC. But let me use what we call the employee table. It's under SQL underscore HR. SQL underscore HR dot employee. No, the employees or employee. I don't know. Okay, this is the table here. So now let's say I will now say, okay, where employee ID, where employee ID is equals to select. Let me even use office ID. Let me say office ID is equals to I'm not going to select statement again. It's equals to select office ID for SQL underscore HR dot employee where office ID is equals to 1. Now, if I should run this guy, what do you think this guy is going to return?
It's going to return it's going to return the rows where office ID is 1.
Okay. Another person. Should I call him Ibert? What do you think this guy is going to return? Is Ibert there? If Ibert is not there, it will be Okoli. Okoli, what do you think this guy is going to return?
He's going to. Okay, I'm trying to. It's going to return the office ID that are equal to 1. The office ID that are equal to 1.
I mean the old query. What is he going to return?
Yeah, it's going to return the column of the table that. Okay. It's going to return all the columns of the table that have that are corresponding to where the office ID is equal to 1.
Okay. Which is the call? Which is on the call again? Richard, what is this guy going to return? If your answer is the same as what others have said, just say you go with ABB or you go with a common affair. You don't have to say something. Hello. Let me go check with on the call, please. Let me check with on the call. So I think someone just wants us to join. Okay, you got. So Iola, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
So I asked the question. I don't know what is this guy going to return. What would this guy return?
Well, I didn't hear what Komolafe said though. But it's return all the columns where the office ID is equal to 1.
Okay. Okay, I think Richard, are you there? Okay, I think Richard is not physically with us. Maybe he's just here virtually. So this guy that we have here, this query that we have here, is going to return an error. It's going to return an error. Okay,
Is it because you are referencing the same thing?
First of all, office ID 1 is not there. So let me put something that is there, 11, because I've already changed it, I've altered this table. So you have office ID 11. Now, according to what you guys said, this is supposed to return all the columns that has office ID 11, right? But this guy is not going to return anything. According to what I understand by what is called single row subquery and multiple row subquery. But let me run it and see what it's going to return. So do you see it here? Hello.
Yes.
So you can see subquery returns more than 1 row. Yes,
you can see it.
You are using an operator that only understand that only takes
Okay,
only
so that means you have to just query just one this is for the subquery.
so what you need to change here is this operator. This operator only takes one value. It wants a single row subquery operator. So if you want to do this, you remove this equal to, then put in operator. Then even if you don't want, if you still want to use equals to, you have to put equal to, then all. You can use this or you can use this. So let's see what this guy is going to return. You see this guy. Hello, are we here?
So yes. So
Yes.
the reason why,
Okay.
if I
Yeah,
got it
that's
correctly, the reason why the former one, the previous one didn't work, didn't give us the result we desired was because we had more than one role that had office ID that was equals to 1, that
Yes,
was
exactly.
equals to 11, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I can do equals to all. I can use equals to any. So let's use equals to any. You see the result. This kind of operator supports. If you want to have if you have a subquery that returns multiple results, then you have to use this kind of combination. If I use all, it should give me the same thing as you can see here. But all and any does not mean it's going to return. So this is not an SQL class anyways. So this is not an SQL, this is not a class. So let's just let's just finish this guy. So let me run this query that we have here. Yes.
Can you use CT like common table expressions for this query instead of these subqueries like this?
So this one I just wrote up. This one we're about to run.
Yes.
So I think the one you are talking about is if you have multiple tables that you are selecting from. So this is a subquery. This is not, you are not selecting from multiple tables. This is a subquery. You are just picking from one table. There's only one table you are selecting from, which is just BTC. So I've run this guy. You can see the result here. So the sum function. Normally, this is how it works. The sum and the aggregation function, they usually skip the null values. Now, if I should run this from here, if I should run this particular one that we created before we created this select statement here. Oh, sorry. I think this VB is not supposed to be here. So if I should run this guy, as you can see here, you have this kind of result here. So if I say sum of January, sum of February, good by year. Now, normally, if you do this in R, it's going to give you no values. You are telling me to sum something that you have no values, it's going to give you. So, but in MySQL, it's going to skip the null values for you. So sum of null value, it doesn't find anything, it's just return null value for you. But sum of something like this, it picks the one that are valid, then sum it, then give you the result. So that's why we have that final result, which is what we are looking for, which is this guy. So that's the review of the guy. I think you can replicate this at your end. I don't know. You can replicate. You can also, there's a way you can write this. You can write this this query in another way that might be shorter than this. It's possible. So if you have something like that, you can share and you can see a better way to do this. Do you understand? So there's no one way to writing query anyway. Are we clear?
Yes. I would like to ask. So now, Um, okay. Since we have three tables, or let's say we are working with three tables. That's the one for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. Now,
Mm.
that means I think we did for Bitcoin. This is for Bitcoin, right? Okay, that's fine. So if we want to do the one for Ethereum, that means is there a way will I have to write all this again? Or there's a way I will
If
just maybe
you want to do for
reference.
if you want to do for Ethereum like this now,
Mm,
for the thing that is just that we just change is this table name because they are like similar. These tables are similar. So what is going to change is this table name
okay.
BTC. You can see that. You can see that now. Let me first of all do a select star from what's the Ethereum ETH. I think that's the name of the table. But the column I give it here is
Is
for closing
different.
price. Is close. I'll just come and change this one to closing price. So let's say I want to do something like this. I want to replicate something like this for
No,
Ethereum.
I actually get, but what I'm asking is that means we have to copy this thing again and put it. We have to replicate it, right?
Yes, now you cannot have. I don't think you can have two views simultaneously in this kind of.
My thoughts were maybe there's a way we can just reference, so that your editor or your this thing won't be too many queries, such a way that maybe you just reference all we've done here and just call it. But then that's what I
Uh,
thought. But I understand. I
okay.
understand that. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Okay. I think I get what you are
So
saying.
that we won't have to have so many distance on our editor, since we are also doing around the same thing. You understand? Such a way we just call everything we've done like this, and just call the table also, and we have the answer. You know, that's what I thought. But if it's not possible, I understand that we just have to copy it, and it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So any more question? So in the absence of questions, we will just Oluwatobi. I didn't hear this girl's
Yes,
voice.
sir.
Hey, what's going on?
I don't think
Okay. So I guess there are no questions that we are clear with everything. You can replicate that result. So it's just the concept, yeah, what you're trying to achieve. So you have to in you or you write subqueries. So you cannot escape subqueries. You have to write subqueries because you won't have what you won't really have what you need in one single query, in one single select statement. You won't you won't have it. You need to always have it in one single select statement. You have to select from another select from another select. You can go as far as even write like 5 select statements. Have like four subquery in a particular query. So depending on what you want to achieve, just for you to achieve your goal. Is Hubert trying to say something?
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I didn't really follow up too much because I was in transit and I didn't really know much about the project that you guys undertook. But I just really wanted to know more, and I wish I joined initially. But I wanted to find out if it's possible for me to join in subsequent projects. That's if there be any.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Yeah. And ask why you have so many tabs open. How you open tabs? Go ahead.
There are so many things I'm doing. I have so many things I'm doing at the time. So that's why. Okay, thanks.
Okay,
Thanks for
please.
coming. Thanks for coming. It's
I want to ask another question. No, a quick one, please.
okay.
Okay, so reverting to my previous question, because I was just imagining now that, take for instance, we want to do for we just did for closing price. We want to do for opening and all that. So I think just want to rephrase my previous question. That is there a way
Okay.
we can create a function, like in Python now, we can create a function so that once you just need it, we just call it and it answers, and we do whatever we want to do. So that's what I was trying to say.
You
Is there a
can
way we can do that here?
first now you can turn this to a function like that is going to do that for you. So if you want to do for other, you just put the column name, and that's going to find it for you. So, but this is not an SQL class. This is not an SQL class. So if you want to know more, you can contact me. So you have stored functions. Look at here. This stored procedure, stored function. Procedure, and you can turn it to a procedure instead of function in that case. But you can turn this to a function that you call it. You can say pivot kind of function that creates this kind of pivot structure for you. You can turn it to a function. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So we it's only Komolabi that is asking question. I don't know whether it's only Komolabi that is. Okay, it's Henry in this class. It's no longer in this class. Okay. So in the absence of question, can we dismiss this class now? Who's going to move the motion for us to dismiss this class? Maybe Toby is going to want to do that. Let me ask Toby personally. Toby, so do you get what we did today? Toby. Hello. Is Toby still with us? All right. I think Toby is now with us. Richard. Okay.
I'm here.
I said, did you get what we did today?
Partially, not really. My network was coming on and off.
Okay, I think I recorded this class. So if you want the
I know
record,
you guys back, so I'm just here.
so if you probably need the record, you can request for it. I can make provision for that. Richard, I said if you need the recording for this class, I can make provision for that.
Okay, no problem then. That will be very fine.
Hello, Mr. Manu.
Yeah, Richard. So, okay. I was just trying to check whether you are still with us. Ebube
I
Okoli.
was with you partially.
Okay. Okoli, how far? All right, I think that will be the end of the session, unless you have more questions.
Thank you very much, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right. You guys take care. See you tomorrow. That will be in the class.